Hi, Gil from Testing Gil here, and today I want to talk more about testing APIs. When we're talking about testing APIs, we usually think about how the APIs work. But in fact, we're not really interested in the APIs themselves. We're more interested in the features they make up. We can call the same API in different contexts and expect different results. Without this context, we might miss things that we'd like to learn about the system. So, for our subject today, let's talk about an API that deletes a record, a book. This is the delete API, deletes a book, and it deletes it by its ID, which is passed as a query parameter. I think we can all agree that after we delete the book, we don't expect it to be there. So the feature of deletion is really comprised of two parts, the delete API and the get API, like this. And maybe after that, we'll call an API to get all the books to check that as well. Or we can try to create a new book with the details of the one we just deleted. With these checks, is it enough to say that the feature of deletion works? Well, we can call delete on existing books, of course, but we can also try calling it on a non-existing book and see what happens. We can call delete on an existing book twice. At first, we expect it to succeed, and the second time, we expect it to fail. But is that really failure? This is the expected behavior. Let's widen the context. What if the book that I'm trying to delete was created by another user? Will that succeed? What if I don't have permissions to delete the book? What if I'm not even authorized in the system? Let's do some more digging. I mean context updates. What if the book was created a year ago? Can the delete succeed? What if it was 10 years ago? Is the behavior going to be the same? But wait, there's more. What if our application doesn't really delete stuff? It just marks it as deleted. Then someone else, like an admin or something, can look at the data that was marked as deleted. And, just to make it fun, how about marking it to be deleted in the future? So currently it is not available, but the data is still there. But at some point in the future, the data will actually be deleted. Okay, one more. What if there's another way to delete a book? This time not passing the ID as a query parameter, but as a path parameter, like this. Does the behavior change because I did it in a different way? And what about all the combinations that we talked about until now? Do they change? Okay, so what does that all mean? Well, first, testing API is really complex. But like I said in the beginning, it's not about testing APIs, it's about testing features. As we saw, we can test different calls in different workflows, in different orders, at different times, and in different locations. We may get the results that we expect, or we get surprised. This is what testing is all about, learning how the features work. Our best way to fight complexity is first by doing some planning, thinking about the features that we're actually interested in learning how they work, and then prioritization, thinking about which are more important to find out how they work before others. But if we just stick to one scenario, we won't be able to learn much. But I guarantee you, there are going to be surprises after that. The bad kind. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and watch other videos on this channel. And in the comments, tell me what scenarios I did miss, because I didn't cover the whole thing. Until next time, bye-bye.